Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to start the current affairs in English of the 10th November 2022. So first of all we will discuss about the questions that I have given yesterday in the last of video. The question was Atal Rohtang Tunnel is built on which highway? The option is A. Jammu Srinagar National Highway, option B Himalayan Expressway, option C Leh Manali Highway, option D none of the above. So Atal Rohtang Tunnel is built on the Leh Manali Highway. Option C is the correct option. Its length is the Atal Rohtang Tunnel length is the 9.02 kilometer. So option C Leh Manali Highway is the correct option. Next we will start the national current affairs news, and in the national current affairs news first is the Prime Minister Narendra Modi had today launched the logo, theme and website of the G20 presidency, which reflects the country's message and overarching priorities to the world. The theme of G20 India 2023 is the Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future. This is the theme of G20 India 2023. Next is the Kerala becomes the first state to introduce the uniform gold price that is based on the bank rate. So Kerala becomes the first state in India to launch the uniform gold prices that is based on the bank rate. Next is the SBI has committed to finance the 1,000 entrepreneurs in the Nagaland. So, the State Bank of India, in collaboration with the Business Association of Nagas, had decided to help the 1,000 entrepreneurs with financing. Next is the Vadodara becomes the second city after the Pune to issue the first ever municipal bond. So, Vadodara becomes the second city in India to issue a municipal bond with assistance from the US Treasury Department Office of Technical Assistance. The first city that issue municipal bond is the Pune. Pune is the first city that issued the municipal bond. Next is the BEE, SIDBI jointly promote energy efficiency financing for the MSME sector. So BEE means Bureau of Energy Efficiency, which is under the Ministry of Power, has signed the MOU with the SIDBI, that is the Small Industries Development Bank of India, for the providing the financial support for the MSME sector. Next, we will discuss about the science and technology related news. So, in the science and technology related news, the DRDO launched the testing evaluation facility for the sonar system of Indian Navy. So, the DRDO, that is Defense Research and Development Organization, launched the hull module of the submersible platform for acoustic characterization and evaluation facility at the Naval Physical Oceanographic Laboratory in Kochi. Next is the GAM-100 satellite, that is Iran's Revolutionary Guard launches new satellite carrying the rocket. So, Iran's powerful paramilitary Revolutionary Guard launched a new satellite. Next is we will discuss about the international news. So, in international news, now the Netherlands becomes the top buyer of the Indian petro products. That is due to ongoing war that is taking place due to Russia and Ukraine war, due to which the Netherlands has emerged as the top destination for the India's petroleum products such as petrol and diesel, and India is continuing to buy the crude oil from the Russia, because this time many countries has put the sanction on the Russia not to buy the crude oil from Russia, but India is continuing to buy the crude oil from the Russia, and recently in October month the Russia becomes the first supplier of the crude oil in the month of October. Next we will discuss about the books launched. So the name of the book is the Winning the Inner Battle, and this book is written by the Shane Watson, that is the cricketer from Australia. So Shane Watson has written a new book that is known as the Winning the Inner Battle. Next is the E.K. Janaki Amal, Life and Scientific Contributions. This book is authored by the Nirmala James. So, new book E.K. Janaki Amal, Life and Scientific Contribution, that features the life and remarkable achievement of the Idavalat Kakat Janaki Amal, who was the India's first woman botanist. And this book is written by the Nirmala James. Next, we will discuss about the awards related news. So, recently the International Film Festival of India is organizing at the Goa, in which Alma and Oscar, that is the Australian movie, will become the first movie to featured in this 53rd International Film Festival of India. Next, we will discuss about the exercises. So, the Malabar naval exercise, in which Indian Navy is participated in the Japan. This Malabar naval exercise is being held in the Japan, in which the Australia, Japan and USA are also participating in this Malabar naval exercise. Next, we will discuss about the appointment related news. So, in the appointment related news, the Adidas has appointed the Bjorn Golden as the CEO of the company. So, the Adidas has appointed Bjorn Golden as the CEO of the company. Next is the Justice D.Y. Chandrachud will take oath as the new Chief Justice of the India, and he become the 50th Chief Justice of the India. And on 9th of November 2022, he has taken oath as the Chief Justice of the India, and the President of India will administer the oath of the Chief Justice of the India. Next, we will discuss about the important days celebrated. So, Uttarakhand has celebrated its Foundation Day on 9th of November 2000. The Uttarakhand state is formed from the Uttar Pradesh. So, on 9th of November, the Uttarakhand Foundation Day is celebrated, and on 9th of November 2000, Uttarakhand becomes the 27th state of the India. In 2000, three states are formed. First is the Chhattisgarh, second is the Uttarakhand, and third is the Jharkhand. Chhattisgarh was formed in 1st of November 2000 and becomes the 26th state of India. Uttarakhand formed on the 9th of November 2000 and becomes the 27th state of India. Jharkhand is formed on the 15th of November 2000 and becomes the 28th state. Next is the National Legal Service Day. Is celebrated on 9th of November, and this National Legal Service Day is celebrated to commencement of Legal Service Authority Act 1987 that came into force on this day in 1995. This day was celebrated with mandate to offer the support and help to the weaker section of the society, including the scheduled tribes, scheduled caste, women, disabled person, etc. Next is the International Week of the Science and Peace 2022. It is celebrated from 9th of November to 14th of November every year around the globe, and this initiative was taken by the United Nations to make the people contribute towards the encouragement and promotion of peace across the globe. So, International Week of Science and Peace is celebrated on 9th to 14th of November. Next, we will discuss about the sports related news. So, in the sports related news, 3 players, that is Shiv Narayan Chandrapal, Charlotte Edwards and Abdul Qadir, all 3 has been inducted in the ICC Hall of Fame, and the Shiv Narayan Chandrapal becomes the inductee number 107, Charlotte Edwards becomes the 108, and Abdul Qadir becomes the 109th inductee numbers. Next is the Pramod Bhagat and Manisha Ramdas has won the gold at the BWA Para Badminton Championship, that is held in the Tokyo, in which Pramod Bhagat and Manisha Ramadas has won the gold medals in the single category. This is the current affairs news of the 10th of November. Next, in the last, we are giving one question. So, today question is, who called the preamble the identity card of the Constitution? The option is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, option B is Mahatma Gandhi, option C the N.K. Palkhiwala, option D is the Rajendra Prasad. So please give the correct answer in the comment section. So thanks for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share my video. If you like my video, please share with your friends also.